Greetings and happy new day and happy, what's today, Thursday. Hope you all are having an amazing day, amazing morning, amazing evening, wherever you are in this world. Listen, let's talk for a minute. Let's talk for a minute. Listen, check this out. You see these people that you all be dating and talking to and messing with, and you all be just making excuses for them and stuff and putting up with certain behaviors and actions and conversations and ghosting. Y'all be putting up with these things a lot, man. Let me tell you this. Some of y'all don't understand that people, these men and women, are doing exactly what they want to do. And they are getting away with it because you don't realize that they are grown people who have a mind of their own, who has common sense, who has knowledge. They are people with they have what you have. But people are doing what they know. They're doing what they want. They're doing it. Sometimes I hear a lot of women especially say, well, he don't know what he wants. You all think men don't know what they want. I don't think men know what they want. Men know what they want. They know what they want. But let me tell you this: if that's the case, if a man don't know what he wants, it is not your place to figure it out. You hear me? Let me say that again. It is not your place to figure out what he should want. It's not your place to figure out what a man wants. It's not. A man, is his job to figure out what he wants. It is your job to figure out when you are not wanted. That's the difference. It is your duty to figure out when you are not wanted. You see, when you have a job, your employee don't care if you want the job or not. I mean, especially when you're already working there. I mean, obviously, if you came to the interview, if you applied for the job, and if you said that you want the job and you take it, that means you want it. But based on your performance, let me say that again, based on your performance, if you're not showing up, if you're always late, if you are rude and disrespectful to the customers or whoever else, then they realize you don't really want this job, because if you wanted the job, you will behave in a certain way that says that I want the job. That is called communication. See, communication is not just what you say, it's your entire energy. So when your employees or your employers realize that you don't want the job based on your attitude, based on you not showing up, they release you. They let you go. You see, it is your duty to realize when someone don't want the job or the position. See, you worry about he don't know what he wants, she don't know what she wants. They know what they want, they just don't want you. Because if they wanted you, they would abide in a certain behavior, contract, that shows that they want you so that you could know, so that you can keep them. And when you know somebody don't want you, because you know this, you know it, you just can't accept it. See, the thing is, we know when we are not wanted. We know when we are no longer wanted, but we just don't want to accept it. It's a big difference. And when we don't want to accept it, what happens? We put up with certain behaviors. We are always angry. We are always anxious. We are always fearful. And this is what we start doing. We start to check for certain things. Check their emails. Check their text messages. Check their car mileage. We're checking underwears and everything. We're checking for all wet spots for underwears and all this stuff. Why? Because you know deep in your heart that person don't want you. If you know somebody wants you, what are you checking for? Their energy confirms it. The way they treat you says it. The way they talk to you shows it. The tones that they use says it. Their body language welcomes you. You know it. You ain't got to check for a damn thing. The time that they give you, it displays it. Let me tell you this. People know exactly what they want, but in the time when they don't, it is not your place to try to figure out what they want. It is your place to figure out what you want. It is your duty to know what you are willing to put up with. It is your place to know when to leave. It is you. See, and the thing is, when you don't know when to leave and when to go and when to stay, that's when you get in trouble. It's not about what they want or what they don't want. So we're spending all this time trying to figure out, he don't know what he wants. Men don't know what they want. Men know exactly what they want. The thing is, sometimes men, we know what we want, and we're not ready for that type of commitment. We know what we want. We know we should have this. We all do. Like women, you know you should have this type of man, but that one have swag. Don't tell me that I don't do that. I mean, I know this is what I should have. He is safe. He feels generous, but he ain't got no swag. You know what I mean? The way he dressed like an old man. His pants is up to his nipples and stuff. So you go for one that you want. It's a big difference. And this is what screws you up. You go to the one who's a challenge. And a lot of times, that's just you are unavailable too. You don't even realize it. A lot of you go for unavailable men because you are unavailable too. And if you understand that, you'll stop. But I'm telling you, a lot of you all do the same thing. See, so men, we know what we want, or we know what we need, but what we want is different. Wants and needs are two different things. And a man don't go for what he needs until later on in his life. A lot of times. They go at a later time in their life. So you're gonna be there talking about, he don't know what he wants. He goes and he comes back. He goes and he comes back. Because he's securing you. He's keeping you there. That's why he goes and he comes back. Because he knows where to find your ass. Because your ass ain't going nowhere. Because you expect. See, I mean, man, it takes a little bit longer for, generally, especially the men in the Western, us Westerners. It takes a while for us. Because, life is a little different. Money is a little different. Growth is a little different. You know what I mean? So it takes a bit for a man a little longer. If a man ain't 30 and above, I'm not saying all men. I'm not saying most. I'm just saying, generally speaking. Maybe even if it's 51% over 49%. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying. But generally, men don't get ready until they're at least in their late 30s, 40s. But I could be wrong with that. I mean, that's just sometimes city statistic. I could be completely wrong. But the thing is, we know what we need, but what we want is not the same as what we need. So when a man finds you, when he finds a good thing, he keeps you there, but he's not ready for that good thing yet. So he holds you there until he becomes ready for you. But in the meantime, you're going to go through hell. A lot of times. But I'm telling you right now, it is not your place to try to figure out what he wants. It's not your place at all. It's really not. So stop trying to figure out what a man wants, how he wants it, and all this stuff. When a man is ready for you, when a man wants you, he will show you. It is his place to figure out what he wants. And if he's not showing you that he wants you, it is your place to know that. See, I think we put so much responsibility on the other person all the time when it comes to relationship. We put so much responsibility on the other person. And I think that's why you all stay hurt so damn much. It is your responsibility to be happy no matter who is in your life. It's yours. It's not their responsibility to make you happy. That's not their place. It is your responsibility to keep your peace, not theirs to bring you peace. It is your responsibility to be in love, not them to keep you in it. And when you can't hold your peace and your happiness and your love at the same time, then you have to let go of something that's causing you to remove it. But instead, we are putting that responsibility on another human being and then blame them for your misuse of your happiness or your love or your peace.